So welcome to day 3. I'm talking to you about, my name is April McDonald. For those of you that don't know me, I've been a coach for 6 years and we're so excited that you're joining us. I'm talking to you about printing out your food list, planning your menu, and your grocery list. So in the files section of this group, you're going to find some really helpful things. We've got a 21-day fit planner that you can plan out your workouts, your meals, focus on mindset, all kinds of good stuff. We also have an editable meal plan and grocery list. You can either edit it on your computer and then print it, or just print it a couple copies and then handwrite it in. So there's also so many different things you can do. Like I have a iPad. I have a, on here, I've got a digital meal planner I just bought off Etsy as well. So like if I wanted to do now it's not going to work since I've got you here for some reason, but yeah, I could do it all on here. So there's so many different ways to do it, but let me show you mine from this week. It's not fancy. It's right here. This is my plan. This is my grocery list. And check and see if you have the app Instacart near you, because it's amazing. Instacart is an app. It's kind of like an Uber Eats. So you can go in, see if you have that near you. It'll tell you the grocery stores that are eligible. So I use it and I do Aldi's. Aldi's has a ton of organic selection and it's super cheap. So I go in, I order all my things I need, and then they have it delivered to you and you just tip the driver. I think I pay like an annual fee so that I don't pay the service fee every time. But if you just want to try it out, there is some service fees, but just know that you can get that waived. Kind of like an Amazon Prime where you pay one time for the whole year. Anyways, got a little distracted there. That's really cool because I haven't gone to the grocery store. It's May right now and I haven't gone to the grocery store since January, and I have a 2.5-year-old. So say no more. It's been amazing. So what I basically do is I plan my dinners first, because if you're following the 21-day fix, the ultimate portion fix guide with the containers, you don't want to plan your breakfast and your lunch and your snacks and then be like, oh, I have a blue container and a green container for dinner. What do I eat? So I plan my dinners first, and then I can kind of backtrack my containers. And you can either do it here, you can do it on the Nutrition Plus app, you can do it on one of the things that that we have available to you. You can do it in your logbook, but you can kind of like tick off the containers so you know what you have left for the rest of the day. And I think that's super easy to do it that way. For me, that's the way I always do it. So I basically just do breakfast, lunch, and dinner that you see BLD. Breakfast is usually Shaco. Sometimes I love that quinoa breakfast bowl in the Fixate cookbook. You can see that. I do a lot of Fixate cookbooks, and then I just do like black pepper shrimp, and I did page 133, and crab cakes, page 105. Broccoli salad, page 63. Like I use the Fixate recipes quite a bit. There's some really great stuff. Here's a great thing for printing out your food list too. If you have the portion fix, then you go to your Beachbody On Demand, you go to the nutrition tab, and then you can access all of the lists in there. And so you can print out your food list, it's all on one piece of paper, and then you could literally, I have some people that put it on the inside of the cupboard so they can kind of easily do that, but you'll get the idea of it the more that you do it. So for me, I can basically know exactly what container it is, but I remember in the beginning, I use that a lot. So print that out as your little cheat sheet to be able to use often. If you're doing To Be Mindset, I love, love, love To Be Mindset as well. That's it. I like it as my food freedom, but I really feel like it's best to do the ultimate portion fix before you do the To Be Mindset so that you have a good idea of what your portion sizes should be. The portion fix containers came out about 5 years ago. They just relaunched a few months ago the ultimate portion fix, which also gave us those nutrition guides, or the videos, which were so helpful. But yeah, so, I've had great results with both. With my postpartum journey, I had like 7 pounds that I was stuck with, and that To Be Mindset was really great and helped me to really feel free, but still have great results. So whatever program you are doing, I have had results with both of them. It's totally up to you what works best for you. the ultimate portion fix, you're kind of focusing on macro tracking, like your macronutrients, and the 2B mindset, it's more like intuitive eating just by looking at your plate. So back to beginning meal planning, I plan my dinners and I always make extras for dinner, and then I eat that for lunch the next day. So we're a family of 3 with a toddler who doesn't eat a ton. I don't know how they go all day without eating very much and expanding all the energy. But so basically cooking for 2 people, but I always cook like I'm cooking for 4 people, because my husband is gonna take the leftovers for lunch. I'm gonna pack his lunch, and I'm also gonna have mine. The protein I will always put over top of like a salad or add it with extra veggies or something for lunch the next day. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours meal planning or meal prepping. I do a little bit on Sundays or Wednesdays. And then I will just, like, while I'm making dinner, I'll hard boil some eggs, because Allie loves eggs, my daughter. I love eggs, my husband does not. But 2 eggs are equal to a red container, and that's an easy snack. Pair it with an apple. It's gonna keep me full and it's satisfying. I also kind of have like my go-to is a salad. I do the salad mix that has like the shredded broccoli, kale, and Brussels sprouts. Sounds disgusting, but honestly, it's really good. Throw in some goat cheese and then a protein, either eggs or leftover from dinner the night before, and then a little bit of extra veggies. And I chop up peppers or cucumbers, whatever it is I bought that week, and I chop them up and just put them in baggies with a paper towel. It keeps them, or cucumbers or peppers are usually my go-to. A little paper towel. I put them in the green container, portion them out, then put them in a baggie with a paper towel, and then I can just throw them on my salads or can eat as a snack with hummus. So that's something super easy for me. The other thing, I love to just, I'm very a creature of habit. So another thing, like usually at 3 o'clock, I am craving something sweet. So I'll have a red container of plain Greek yogurt, a teaspoon of pure maple syrup or honey. And then I'll do a purple container or half a purple container, depending on how I've ate that day, of berries. You can do frozen berries, heat them up a little bit, and then it's like a, kind of soupy. And then, granola, or I always make the fixate granola. I make a lot, and then I just kind of scoop it out from there, and that's how I do that. And that's such a delicious, like, sweet tooth craving, or curbs my craving right there. So that, and the beach bars are really great. If you guys don't have the beach bars, when I need something sweet, it's a yellow, and they taste delicious. They're one of the cleanest out there. My picky husband and toddler like them. And also the Energize. I love the fruit punch. That's my favorite. I know it's like 3 o'clock when I'm like, that 3 o'clock lull. I used to drink coffee, but however, coffee acidic stuff hurts my stomach. So now I just do another thing of the fruit punch, and it also helps with that sweet because it's natural beet sugar, but I just get that little bit of sweet. So I either will do that Greek yogurt, or I'll do like my fruit punch and a beach bar, and it's like, oh, that's my sweet tooth craving right there. So so make your grocery list based off of, I take inventory of what I have in my fridge, what I have in my pantry, in my freezer, and I plan my meals that way, because especially your proteins, use your proteins that you have in the house, because those are the most expensive things that you're gonna buy. So in my freezer, if I have chicken is 100% gonna be on the meal plan that week. If I have shrimp, I'm thawing that out. It's definitely gonna be on there. And then looking at other things, like if you have tuna, that can be for your lunch the next day. Add it on a salad, or do a tuna salad sandwich or an egg salad sandwich, or whatever. I really don't do sandwiches too much anymore, and when I do, I usually do a piece of bread and just do like a half, because the calorie bracket that I'm in, I only get 2 yellows a day, and I would like to use my yellow for either a beach bar or a glass of wine or sweet potatoes or something I can chew. So I just kind of stay away from sandwiches now. Some really fun things that I've done. I love tacos, so I usually make a taco salad. I'll make tacos and, burritos and stuff for Matt, my husband, and my daughter, but I will put it over a salad, some cheese, some hot sauce, some, guacamole, whatever. It's delicious, and I don't feel like I'm missing out. Another thing you can do is get a glass dish, a little bit of water, throw in your peppers there, just bake for a little bit at 400, and they are going to soften up. You can literally put them in there and eat them like that. That's a great way that, just getting your veggies in and not feeling deprived. So yeah, so those are my tips. It does not have to be fancy. Just take a look at what your inventory is, plan your dinners first, plan your other things around that. And that's why I love Shakeology so much, because my breakfast every day is Shakeology. And I've been putting frozen cauliflower in it. I usually put spinach in, but now I've been putting frozen riced cauliflower in, which I boycotted when people told me. It's actually delicious, and you can't tell, and it makes it really thick, almost like a milkshake. So definitely try it, because it's a serving of green. It's thicker, it keeps me full longer as well. So those are my tips. Also, tomorrow we're going to be talking to you about Shakeology and the Shakeology Boost. I love those. I'm definitely using those. And then later today, you'll hear about the substitutions, intolerances, and tackling your sweet tooth from Michael. So if you guys have any questions, just post below and tag your coach, and we're here for you. I don't want to blab too long, but you don't have to overthink it. And you also can take a look. We have 4 weeks worth of meal plans that you can take a look at for the portion fix in a PDF guide that you'll see as well. So thanks guys so much for taking a look. And if you have any questions, please let us know. We're so happy to have you here. Bye.